Today I'm going to share with you 3 key lessons I learned from spending over $990,000 in advertising and how you can apply those lessons to your business. My name is Greg Ranger, and if you have a business that's doing 7 figures or more and you're looking to increase your profits but also reduce the stress and complexity associated with growing that business, be sure to check out gregranger.com. Over there, you'll find a free on-demand video class that shows you how to do just that, which is increasing the profits while also reducing the stress and complexity. So before we get started with the 3 key lessons, I think it's important for you to know that what I'm sharing with you is actually coming from someone that's actually doing it on a day-to-day basis. So I'm just going to share one of my Google Ads account with you. So I'm just going to load it up. And essentially, I blurred out all the information from this account. And so for the past 30 days, we spent $54,000. We're in May 13, 2020. And let's actually, I took over this account in March 1st, 2019. And so if we look over here, I spent almost $1 million, $999,000 since the start. And actually, if we include today, it's probably over $1 million. So I just wanted to show you those numbers just so you know that, hey, you're learning from someone that's actually doing it on a day-to-day basis. So let's get into the lessons. Key number 1, YouTube ads do provide a 10x reduction in cost per lead. What that means to you is your existing ad budget can actually go 10 times further. So video is actually a bit trickier than regular search ads, and this is why there's less competition. So this is why it's a great opportunity. It's less expensive than regular Google search ads, right? What's also key with the YouTube ads is the lead they provide are also of great quality, right? So it doesn't matter if you can get more leads, but if they're shit quality, that's not good. But YouTube ads do provide high quality leads. So it's also very effective at the local level. So if you have, a business in your city, a brick and mortar business, it's also very effective at the national level as well. So one of my clients, we have some YouTube ads running that are generating amazing returns, and they are a national company. So as a byproduct, if you have a YouTube channel, in fact, you need one to advertise, it will grow that YouTube channel. This means that more people can actually get exposed to your video content. And let's actually see some of those numbers. So I'm just going to tab out of this. We'll go back to this account. So over here, the column I'm highlighting where it says cost per conversion, this is how much it costs to get a lead in the business. So here we have some regular search ads campaign where it's costing $44, $35, $95, $150, and so forth. The one I'm highlighting now is a YouTube ads campaign. We're actually getting qualified leads for $12.40. And if we scroll down here, we see some of the campaigns here. It's costing $200, $128 to get leads, right? So the leads that YouTube generate are extremely cheap. For some, it's actually, a 10x order of magnitude in reduction. Some it's like 20x. So if you go to 200 to 12. So bottom line, if you do not have YouTube ads in your arsenal for your business, it's a great way to maximize your business and you're still getting high quality leads and sales. Key number 2, DSA campaigns. A DSA campaign is a Google Ads campaign, but it's a unique one. It's a specific one. It stands for Dynamic Search Ads. The benefit is it also provides a 10x reduction in your cost per lead, right? So that means, again, that your existing ad budget can go 10 times further. They do require a well-structured website, however, with lots of great content. So it's a little bit trickier to set up than a YouTube ad. but it provides for extremely inexpensive clicks and leads, right? So normally for super competitive keywords and industries, this again provides a 10x reduction in your cost per lead. So let's see some of those numbers. So again, we are in the same account. So if you recall, some of these leads cost us $150 to get on average, $95, $44, $34, $35. Here the two campaigns here I'm highlighting, the leads are costing $6.31. And again, $7.33 on average, right? So you can see we dialed up the budget. Here, I mean, the time period is over a year, but we generated 11,000 conversions, meaning leads, from that one campaign alone, right? So we really increased the budget for this campaign to maximize it. So again, if you don't have that in your business and you are already advertising with Google Ads or other channel, this type of campaign is very, very powerful. Key number 3. So attribution. So attribution is actually being able to tie a given sale to a specific marketing channel with 100% accuracy, right? So let me just give you a quick example. Say you have 100 sales this month. You're advertising on Facebook and Google. You're also getting organic traffic, and you have an email newsletter that people can opt in for. So how many of those sales came from each channel, right? How many sales from Facebook, from Google, and so forth? So what about this following scenario? What if someone clicked on your Google ad, signed up for your newsletter, email newsletter, and then finally bought 2 weeks later after seeing a Facebook remarketing ad? So in that case, which channel gets attributed the sale to, right? What brought in the client initially? What finally got the sale, right? So I'm giving you this scenario, but in most cases, people don't know where the sales came from. So let me quickly explain why attribution is very, very important, especially if you're trying to scale your business profitably. So knowing exactly which sales channel and which campaign within that generated the sales allows you to double down on your winners and turn off the losers, right? So most companies have an attribution number of 65% or below, right? Meaning they don't know where 35% or more of their sales are coming from. So you're essentially flying blind. So this is actually what stops most companies from growing their marketing, their business, right? Because imagine you're spending $100K a month on advertising. At best, $35,000 of it, you don't know where it's going, right? So let's take that example. Let's say normally you spend $100K in advertising, it brings $200K back, right? If you knew where all the money went and which campaign was the most effective, you could reassign that $35K that you don't know if it's working or not, reassign it to the winners, turn off the losers. Now, that $100K, instead of bringing back $200K, can start bringing back $300K and so forth. So this is how you actually scale your business and your paid marketing, is by having attribution as close as possible to 100%. So there's tools like CallRail, which gives you unique phone numbers per marketing channel that can help solve that issue. There's other tools like Hyros, which is a newer software that if you're running Facebook and Google and YouTube ads can tell you exactly which campaigns is generating those sales. There's also great CRM tools that like Salesforce, and if you integrate that with your website, can also provide a good form of tracking. The best scenario is actually if you combine these three together, you can really get an accurate picture of which ads are working, which channels are working, and which ones are working the best, so you can actually just triple down and quadruple down on your winners. Now, if you're like most business owners, you've come to a few realizations by now, is that number one is you're seeing specific ways to reduce your marketing budget, right? So while also keeping the same quality and lead flow that you're getting. So these are the YouTube ads and the DSA campaigns, is that, hey, you can reduce your ad spend, but because these campaigns are so effective, you can get the same amount of lead and the same lead quality. So that's a way you can reduce your marketing spend. The other realization is that you might be wasting some of your advertising money, right? So you don't know where that 35% is going, and you don't know which part is working or not. And the other realization is that, hey, there's actually a way to solve this, to improve your tracking and your attribution so you can actually grow your business profitably. Now, here's my question for you. Would you like to take some time to come up with a plan on how to actually do this for your business? If so, here's what I want you to do. Go to gregranger.com, click the book call button, and then it's going to take you to a quick application form. And then after you submit it, we can schedule a time to talk. Now, here's what you can expect during our call, right? So we will identify and prioritize strategies to increase your profits, but specific to your unique business. And we'll talk about how we can set up some proper attribution as well, right? Number 2 is typically we outline a battle plan that also reduces the stress and overwhelm and complexity in your business. And then number 3 is you typically end the call with a sense of clarity and relief. Now, the reason I'm doing this free call is because a certain amount of people will end up retaining me for my paid services, right? So incidentally, my services are expensive, so it's not for everyone, but the people that do want my help do retain my services. And by the way, on that phone call, this is by no means a sales pitch in disguise. You'll actually get some real value out of our conversation, regardless if you and I decide to do business. And also, I want to be super clear, I'm not going to apply any pressure on the call. I don't need to. However, you need to understand, I'm not willing to do this for just anybody, right? So you need to actually meet the following criterias. Your business does at least $500K in revenue a year. You are the decision maker, the owner of the business. And number 3 is you're looking to take action fast, preferably over the next 30 to 60 days. So if you are interested, be sure to go to gregranger.com, click the book call now button, fill out the quick application form, and we'll set up a time to talk. Cheers.